And therefore will the Lord wait, that he may. Oh, I didn't catch all that. Now these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt. Every man in his household came with Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan and Naphtali, Gad and Asher. I hate games I have to read. And the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. And Joseph died, and his brethren, and all that generation. Are we just going to read the whole Bible this way? And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mightily, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us. And so, therefore they did set over their taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses. I'm an old man, I can't read this fast. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of Bnei Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the field. All their service where they made them serve was with rigor. I hate this loud music. And the king of Egypt spake unto the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Sipharah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them on their stools, if it be a son, ye shall kill him, but if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Puah. But the midwives feared God, and they did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called the midwives and said unto them, Why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said to Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not as Egyptian women, for they are lively, and they are delivered, are the midwives come into them, and are delivered are the midwives. Therefore God dwelt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mightily. Is there a game involved in this? And it came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, Every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. I don't want to read a video game. And there went a man of the house of Levi, and took a wife, a daughter of Levi. And the woman conceived and bare a son. And when she saw him, that he was a goodly child, she hid him 3 months. And when she could no longer hide him, she took him for an ark of bulrushes, and daubed it with slime and with pitch, and put the child therein, and she laid it in the flags by the river's brink. And his sister stood afar off to wit what would be done to him. And the daughter of Pharaoh came down to wash herself in the river, and her maids walked along by the riverside. And when she saw the ark coming among the flags, she sent her maid to fetch it. I don't want to read this. And when she had opened it, she saw the child, and behold, the babe wept, and she had compassion on him. She said, This is one of the Hebrews' children. Like, duh. Then said his sister, the Pharaoh's daughter, Shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew women, that she may nurse the child for thee? And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, Go, and the maid went and called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, Take this child away and nurse it for me, and I will give thee thy wages. And the woman took the child and nursed it. Why did they speak in King James English? And the child grew, and she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son, and she called his name Moshe, and she said, Because I drew him out of the water. Is there a game in this? Thou shalt have no other Elohim before me. Is anybody seeing a game in here? Okay, mission 1, defeat the soldier dressed as green. How do you dress as green? Is anybody dressed as green? Oh, there's somebody dressed in green. Hey guy, have you seen somebody dressed as green? I wouldn't kill you, I just don't want to keep reading this thing to my my YouTube channel. I hope I'm not gonna continue reading. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, consider thou... Well, I didn't get to read the rest of it. Until his 4 years, Moses lived. He had access to the same study as any other prince there. I don't know what to say before that. Learned to read and write. He learned about the gods of Egypt, their costumes and behavior. He was instrued on the fight and on the handling of weapons. He also served to the army of Pharaoh. Yet, you know, this is barely readable. For I know the thoughts that I think forward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give. What does any of this have to do with Moses and the children of Israel? I mean, mission 1, defeat the enemies. I can't even bother to tell me who the enemies are. You notice that? Just defeat the enemies. We're too lazy to tell you. Are they Amalekites? Are they Egyptians? I can't even get facing the enemy most of the time. I also don't know if everybody on screen is my enemy. Find and defeat the enemy leader. Well, how do I know who the leader is? Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? I would guess that other guy, that third guy, is the enemy leader, and it doesn't look like I have to do anything for him to be defeated. Those other guys will take care of it. How come none of this made it into the Bible? Why is the music so loud? The Bible doesn't tell you that the music was so loud back in ancient Egypt. For he shall deliver the needy when he crieth the poor also, and him that hath. Don't look up the men's skirt there. Oh, and it came to pass in those days when Moses had grown, that he went out to his brothers and looked on their burdens, and he spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew. And then looked that way on his way, and when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. When Pharaoh heard this thing, he sought to slay Moshe, but Moshe fled from the face of Pharaoh and dwelt in the land of Midian. Shouldn't that be dwelt? Where Moses met Zipporah. Sounds like a lighter. And Moses was content to dwell with the man, and he gave Moshe Zipporah his daughter, and she bore him a son, and he called his name Gershom, for he said, I have been a stranger in a strange land. Larry Norman said that too. And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up to God by reason of the bondage. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. I didn't get to read the rest of it. This is Hanani. That's what here I am is. Draw not hither, put off their shoes from thy feet, for the place whereupon thou standest is holy ground. I am the Elohim of thy father, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzhak. I can't read that fast, okay? I went to public school. Y'all can read it yourself. By the way, that looks like a burning tree more than a burning bush. And I don't even know if this video's coming out. If this doesn't make a perfect video, I'm probably not going to reshoot this. Who am I that I should go into Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth Bnei Israel out of Mitzrayim? Certainly I'll be with thee, and this shall be a token that I have sent thee. When you bring the people out of Mitzrayim, you shall serve Elohim upon this mountain. Behold, when I come unto the Bnei Israel and say unto them, the Elohim of your fathers sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what's his name? What shall I say unto them? Yeah, dude, what shall I say? Yodeh Vavhe. And he said, thus shall you say unto them, unto Bnei Israel, I am has sent me unto you. Thus you shall say unto Bnei Israel, Yahweh, Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzhak, the Elohim of Yaakov, hath sent me unto you. This is my name of life. I can't read that fast. Read it yourselves, people. I am a crippled old man. I cannot do everything that's required of me. Yahweh hath not appeared unto thee. Moron! What is that in thine hand? A rod cast on the ground. Anybody else see a snake? Because I'm kind of seeing a snake. Put forth your hand and take it by the tail. I don't want to grab no snake, that they may believe that Yahweh, the God of their ancestors, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of... I can't read that fast, okay? Now put thy hand into thy bosom. Zansarai. Put thy hand in there. Lord, I am not eloquent, neither hereto, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech. Oy vey. O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him who thou wilt send. Mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Okay. Now, first of all, oops. I was checking to make sure the video worked. Unfortunately, it did, so we will continue. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where we have a special fondness for Bible games. Even though, as you can see, most Bible games... Well, I shouldn't say most. This Bible game I am finding particularly lousy. I will say it. By the way, if Moses is out there in the sun and he's got a bald head, wouldn't he want to cover... Wouldn't he want to cover his head so he wouldn't get, like, sunburned and sunstroke? And I'm guessing the people who made this didn't live in the desert. The other reason I went to the main menu was to shut off this lousy music, which it wouldn't let me do without starting the game over. And I would rather, well, there's a lot of things I would rather do than start this game over. In fact, I'm only playing this game because I have a certain number of people that actually enjoy Bible-based video games. I think it's because they've never played them, by the way. I guess they're not considering her a lost sheep. I see a camel. What is he doing? I don't even know if that's Moshe, but I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, he's praying. Do these sheep look lost to you? They're all in there. I'm confused. Okay, if those are where they go, maybe the lost ones we're looking for, that's where we're supposed to take them? I don't know. Maybe I'm Jesus, because look at that, I'm walking on the water. Now, I didn't know Jesus was bald-headed. Hey, Kamala, have you seen the lost sheep? Kamala. Okay, not time for that type of humor. If I don't find these lost sheep soon, I'm going to give up. Because, as surprised as you might be to hear this, I am not being entertained by this alleged game. Hello, are you a lost sheep? If so, I kind of need to break your... You know, I pity the fool that is entertained by this. What does this have to do with anything in the Old Testament? First of all, if this sheep had gotten away, the reason it got away was, as you could see, there's no front to the location where the sheep are. So that seems to be the shepherd's fault, not the sheep's fault. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his maidservant, nor his manservant, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Thus Moses went back to Mitzrayim with his brother Aaron. They went to talk with Pharaoh in order to have you read this, because I can't read fast enough for it. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife, nor his... I thought we already read that part. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, beginning unto you, this month shall be unto you the. I can't read that fast, okay? Thou shalt not steal. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land. Anybody reading this? I am your poorly reading sarcastic PC Witty gamer. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Well, they have that not coveting thing up there several times, and I never got through it. Notice most of this game happens without me touching the controls or anything. Most of it is watching, not actually playing anything. Imagine if you paid good money for this thinking it was a video game. Why am I alone? How come I have to go catch up to them? I thought I went through first. By the way, this is what we call a SWARG. SWARG stands for Sheesh, what a rotten game. So this is for all the people that are constantly begging me to play more Bible games. This game alone should cause you to repent. Just the soundtrack alone should cause you to repent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left Egypt according to this game. Well, 7, including Moshe. I bet reading the Bible you thought it was a lot more than 7 people. And he answered, "Fear not, for they that be with us are more than..." They're more than something. I couldn't read it. It's too fast. not steal. Just kill me. Or is that a commandment too? Not to kill. Why did 7 Israelis need 15 tents? Or 16 tents, sorry. I didn't see Moshe's tent over there. Have I not commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. But we don't know why, because I wasn't allowed to read it, because they're making the text too fast and they won't read it to us. I don't like video games I have to read. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aged sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, we're following along in stereo. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. We did this one before, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant. Okay, what are we doing now? Oh. I lost the rest of my hair? And I got a scimitar, which wasn't invented till the 7th century AD. But I can't move. This is really bad. And we can barely read the words because they're yellow on a yellow background. Again, we have a 7th century AD weapon in the 16th century BC. And how do we know which ones are Amalekites? Hello, are you an Amalekite? Okay. The red ones must be us, and the other guys must be Amalekites. They actually kept a record of this. Not just our side, the good guys, but the Amalekites kept a record of this too. It's one of the oldest records. A lot of black Hebrew Israelites in this game, you notice. But not all of us. Moses isn't black. If you've gotten this far, why? Moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, who wasn't even around in Moses' day. Now there's 11 of us. Killing is out. Adultery is out. Dealing is out. Lying is out. You missed some of it because I tried to take a break, but it wouldn't let me exit the game or pause it. I am going to take a break though, whether it allows me to pause or not. And if it doesn't, that's the end of us playing this game, probably for